Welcome. We're so happy to see you and have you here at Gonzaga's presentation for Dance for Parkinson's. We're happily hosted by the Northwest Parkinson's Foundation for the HOPE Conference. My name is Audrey Parks, and I am one of our teachers here at Gonzaga that works with the Dance for Parkinson's program. And here with me, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi everyone, my name is Rachael Bowman. I am a current student at Gonzaga University and I am one of the assistants for the Dance for Parkinson's program here.
And we're so excited to have you here today with us for this wonderful HOPE conference. Just a little bit about our program. We are a free dance class that is offered every week during the academic school year, aligned with Gonzaga's schedule. We offer classes every Saturday from 11 to 12:15. Classically, pre-COVID, it was hosted in our beautiful theater and dance studio, which you'll see later when we offer a short demonstration of our classes. But for now, we host it via Zoom. So we implore you to find out more. We will have that linked along with this video so you can find out more information, and we would love to see you there. For now, I'm going to start just with a little bit of a history for us. Here at Gonzaga, we have a care for the whole person perspective in our mission. So it's very important to us to offer care for the whole person. And that also includes care in our bodies and taking care of ourselves. I graduated from Gonzaga in 2020 with a dance major, and I have been involved with Dance for Parkinson's here in the dance program for 4 years. As a sophomore in 2018, I took the first training with David Leventhal. He came all the way from New York and did a workshop here. David Leventhal is the creator of the Dance for PD program, which is slightly different than ours, but very similar. We host a Dance for Parkinson's class using the training that we've learned and integrating it into our programming. It's a really amazing opportunity. We have a handful of different teachers and a handful of assistants, and then we also have a wonderful cohort of volunteers. So every week we have a different teacher paired with an assistant, and then we have a few volunteers come and help show and offer different adjustments for whatever is possible for you and comfortable. Within Dance for Parkinson's, it's a movement-based class, but it's a movement-based class meant to be comfortable for you. So a lot of this movement that we're doing is warming up those muscles, becoming more and more comfortable, and really setting us up for success as we move throughout our day. Rachel, do you want to give a little overview of what a class looks like?
Sure. So a class in a Dance for Parkinson's class always starts in chairs. So we start in a chair and we do a lot of upper body movement, warming up really slowly, making sure that your spine's engaged, your core's engaged, just working through all those muscles. And we'll start working with our legs in the chairs too. And then after that, after we've warmed up our body in the chair, we maybe do some more exploratory improvisation exercises. Then we'll slowly work up and out of our chairs and use our chair as like a bar, like a ballet class, standing behind it. So we have a lot of stability and some extra help for balance as we're just starting to do standing exercises. And then for participants who feel comfortable, we can move away from the chairs, or if you're not feeling too comfortable, you can keep behind the chairs or you can remain seated for the entire class. All the exercises are designed to be really adaptable to whatever your needs are, however comfortable you're feeling that day. It might be different day to day, and that's the beauty of the class, is that it's really designed to be perfect for you every single time. And so if you feel comfortable, you can do standing exercises. We'll even do some really fun across the floor exercises, moving around the room, maybe some partner work, not right now during COVID, but during normal times. We like to do some partner work and some group exercises so we get some social connection going on as well. And then we always end class with a thank you circle. We kind of do a little energy squeeze, passing, and always saying thank you to each other. And thank you to our pianists, thank you to our teachers, and thank you for all the dancers who come. So I love Dance for Parkinson's classes because they're always a little bit different. It's a really good way to get your body moving, usually on a Saturday morning with us. And it really just sets you up for a really great day, honestly.
And Rachel, you brought up a really great point. All of our classes are hosted by a live pianist. And so we are so lucky this year to have the wonderful Lauren, who you'll meet later. She is our pianist for all of our classes, and it's just really wonderful to be able to have live music to move to. It's a really unique opportunity. Along with our classes, as Rachel said, they're adaptable. So if you are only comfortable sitting in a chair, that is perfectly okay. We normally have at least one of our volunteers remain seated throughout the whole class so you have someone to follow. So it's never on you to have to decide, well, it's never on you to have to make up the movements to make it work. It's up to you to decide what you're comfortable with, but we're going to offer a wide array of different opportunities to move to. Dance for Parkinson's here on campus is been here for a while. I don't know exactly the year it was started, but it's something that we've really started to embrace as a program within the dance program. It's important to us to really offer dance to a wide variety of backgrounds and abilities. And one of the ways we've been doing this is by a lovely thing called Love Your Body Week. Both Rachel and I are actually wearing shirts from it. It says Love Your Body Week, Gonzaga University Dance Program. And on the back it says Supporting Dance for Parkinson's. So every week we spend a week, every year we take a week out of the year to really celebrate the reasons why we love our body. And a lot of the funds that we raise benefit this program. As I mentioned at the very start, this program is free. There's no obligation to come every week. It's whatever works for your body, your schedule, your comfort level. And we really do implore you to come to try a few different weeks, try a few different teachers, figure out what feels good in your body. This program is amazing in my opinion. I've gone through training twice. I've now been teaching for 4 years. Rachel, you started Dance for Parkinson's before college, right? I believe?
Yes. So I'm from Tri-Cities, Washington, and I had a friend who was volunteering with our Dance for Parkinson's program there, and I did a few classes in the summer. I really liked it, and then once I decided to come to Gonzaga and I learned that they had a Dance for Parkinson's program, I knew that it was something I wanted to be involved in. I was a dancer in high school, and I just wanted to keep dance in my life, even though I'm not studying it here. So it's been a really great way to keep dancing. I volunteered for my first 2 years of college, and then last year in the spring, right before everything shut down, I was actually able to get trained as well with David Leventhal. So that was a really amazing opportunity to connect with other people who were teaching across the country, very similar types of dance classes for Parkinson's. And then I have been an assistant this year over Zoom, and it's been really amazing to still connect with our participants. Even over a camera, they come in early to the Zoom meetings. They like to chat with one another and catch up, and we open the meeting early so they can really have that social connection, just like if they were here in the dance studio getting to chat before class. So it's been a really amazing way to get to continue talking with our participants and our dancers who would usually be here every single week in person. And it's just been a really awesome opportunity for everybody to keep dancing during a pandemic. It's been lovely.
That's amazingly put, Rachel. A few things I think that are really important to highlight are some of the major benefits of this program. These movements and these exercises that are created for you. They're made to be comfortable in your body. We're not going to ask you to do anything that you're not comfortable with, and we implore you to do what makes you comfortable. On top of that, it's also created for anyone. Anyone can truly do this, but it's specifically curated for those with Parkinson's and other movement disorders. So the goal for us is to make you comfortable, but also to create an opportunity for you to dance. Secondly, it's also an amazing opportunity to connect with others. In trainings, it's touched on how isolating of a disease this can be. So this is an amazing opportunity to be able to connect with people, especially now over Zoom, because you're able to connect with them virtually. We're able to have short conversations. We're all doing movement that just feels good in our body. And you also get to meet Gonzaga dancers, which for us as dancers is really fun. We love being able to connect with those in our community. And it's one of the things that throughout my entire Gonzaga experience, and now that I'm an alum, continuing to work with this program is just, it's so filling to work and do this type of programming because it's really enjoyable. There's a lot to learn. And at least for me, it's something that I look forward to on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. I always know whether I'm teaching or just coming to participate, it's something that I really, really love. The last thing that just totally jumped out of my brain and I'm gonna have to somehow catch again.
I can jump in, Audrey. Great. So our exercises, like Audrey said, are meant to be really good for working with Parkinson's in your body, especially balance is a big thing for dance. And we work through the class to make sure that your body feels stable, that your feet are stable on the ground, that your core is engaged, things like that. And then also, this class is really great for brain power. Learning dance exercises and combinations, remembering repetition and sequencing, and also musicality is really good for your brain and making those connections. So it's a really great way to stay mentally sharp and physically fit, of course.
And actually, Rachel, what your thing totally reminded me. This isn't therapy, which is great. This is just a dance class, and it's a dance class that we made for you. So there's no stress of having to become better each week, as long as you're enjoying it and it's feeling good in your body and if you're enjoying yourself, that's our whole goal. So we're really here in many ways to serve you and to make this program and this experience as positive as possible. We have a celebration at the end of every year. I believe this year it'll be the first week of March. First week of May, I believe. I'll send that date, or that date will be available on that link that should be below this video, I believe. And then so we take a few weeks off every year. As of right now, we don't do performance. We don't have class during the summer, unfortunately, but we do it throughout the school year. We take off some time for winter break, and then we'll also stay during the spring. So there's quite a few opportunities to take this class. And even if you are not here in Spokane, now that we're doing a virtual option, and we will likely continue to offer virtual options even as we transition back to person, you can really participate from anywhere. I know we've had participants from California, from the west side of the state. They're really from everywhere because we want this to be accessible to you and something that's comfortable. Rachel, do you have anything else to add before we offer a few examples of a class?
I just wanted to say that being an assistant has been really enjoyable. I've loved getting to know our participants week after week. It's a really great way, like I said, to keep dance in your life. And a lot of our participants have never even danced before. And so this is their first introduction to dance, and they absolutely love it. We do a lot of creative exercises, a lot of improvisational stuff, which maybe sounds scary at first, but we do it guided. So we'll narrate a little bit or give you a story to think about, or theme to think about. And so it can be a really creative and freeing time too during class to kind of just learn something new, just explore something new. And I think I see that in our participants every single week.
Awesome. Well, Rachel, I'm going to set up the next thing. Do you want to touch on maybe one more highlight of Dance with Parkinson's? I'm going to turn off my camera so I can get that set up real quick. I should have done that right when you were giving that quick little speech. But Rachel and I will both be putting masks on because we're going to go into the same space and offer a few exercises that you can try at home. And then we will get started with a few exercises for you to try.
Sure. So yeah, like I said, a lot of our participants have never danced before, but we also offer opportunities to sort of bring things in that you are interested in. So if there are certain songs you really like to listen to, or maybe certain styles of dance, like maybe you are interested in learning how to salsa, or maybe how could we incorporate swing dance, things like that. We're always taking suggestions from our dancers, and we can develop our exercises, make sure they're safe and that they're adaptable to any ability level, and then we can offer them in class too. So we love getting feedback from our dancers, so we can really develop really fun, engaging opportunities for class. Okay, I'm seeing Audrey's back, and I'm gonna go run and join her.
Perfect. Thank you, Rachel. So as we transition into this space, this is our lovely Dance for Parkinson's space. We are very lucky to have this wonderful space, and we're here with the natural sunlight. Finally, our sun is back. And then over behind my chair, we have Lauren, our lovely pianist. She's with us every week, and she will be playing some music for us today. So as Rachel makes her way back in here, we will get started with a few exercises. Just give us 1 second. Yeah, just leave, yeah. So she's gonna leave on the iPad so we can join together here. Perfect. So in this space now and during COVID times, we stay very careful to stay 6 feet apart so everyone is safe. All of us here at Gonzaga follow a very specific and thought out COVID safety protocol that all of us students and staff and faculty and volunteers all follow very closely. So I'm actually gonna have us both back up a little bit because my arms aren't visible, but I'm gonna talk extra loud. So we're gonna start today, we're gonna do 3 exercises. We're gonna do one started seated called a sun salutation. Then we'll do a second one and we will do that as a kind of a whole body adventure warm up. And then finally, I will have Rachel, she's gonna leave us in a lovely hula. In between the adventure and the hula, I implore you to stand up if you feel comfortable. I will stay seated for the hula, so you can follow a seated option if you would like. And Rachel and I will probably just scoot our chairs so you can see her clearly and me clearly for that opportunity. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. I'll do a quick walkthrough of what we're gonna do, and then you can just follow along to the best of your ability. So we're gonna start with our hands in prayer position at our chest, and we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna go up, reaching all the way out to the ends of your fingertips. 3, 4, and down. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna go up 1, 2, a little bit faster. 3, 4, up, 5, 6, down, 7, 8. We'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, down, 7, 8. From there, we're gonna take our hands, we're gonna pretend like we're taking off the sweatshirt. We're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna bloom. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna reach forward and collect all of those things. 2, 3, 4, and again, up 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're really just trying to warm up our body, release that spine, start to get our blood flowing so we can start to have a wonderful class today. After all of that movement, we're gonna reach forward 1, you're gonna go as far as you can, 2, and you're gonna go out 3, 4. You're gonna come back in 5, 6, and back to sitting. We're gonna do the other side. You're gonna reach forward, 2, and go out, 2, and back, 2, and in. And then we're gonna do both arms. You're gonna go forward, and out, and forward, and together. We'll do that one more time. And forward, and out, and forward, and together. Awesome. We'll do a few other things as well, but I'm gonna do that as a follow along sequence. I'll be sure to speak nice and loud and just follow along to the best of your ability. And we'll start with prayer position. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll go up, 2, 3, 4, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 5, 6, 7. Let's do that slow again. And out. 5. And up. And down. down. And with that sweatshirt, you're gonna cross. And down. You're gonna collect all those things, go forward. We're gonna go one arm forward, reach forward. To the side. And come back. And down, roll to that other side. Reach forward. Pop out. Come back in. And together. Awesome job. We'll do it with both arms. Reach forward. And out. And forward. And let's do that one more time. And forward. Out. Forward. And back in. We're gonna reach up high with one arm. And we're gonna go reach it over. And high. And we'll bring the arm down. We'll go with the other side. So we'll go upward to the side. And up. And down. We'll do one more. We'll start here. We'll go up. And we're gonna end with a nice bow. And we'll come back up after this and end in that prayer position. Thank you so much, Laura. That was lovely. So that's just a taste of what we do to start our class with the sun salutation. I'm going to scoot back a little bit more so you can see my feet, because the next thing we're going to do is go on a little walking exercise. But of course, when I say walking, I mean in our imagination. We are going to walk into Mount Spokane, where it is apparently pretty good snow today, but it's also a bluebird day, so the sky is gorgeous. So just follow along to the best of your ability. It's going to be kind of an adventure. We're going to start with the snow. We're going to pretend to be some seeds that are growing up out of the snow. So just follow along as best you can and however you feel comfortable. Yeah, we'll get started. So we're just going to start with some walking. We parked our car at Mount Spokane. We're going to have to get quite a ways all the way back to our car. Ready to get up to the mountain? We're going to put our skis on. Gotta make sure we have all of our boots. Get your feet really stuck into those skis. And we're going to do something called skidding, which means you walk up the mountain. So we're going to slide our feet back and forth, going up that mountain. And now we're going to go some to the side, side to side. If you don't feel comfortable sliding your feet, you can also pick them up. We can do steps. And we're gonna go fast. We gotta go fast. We're almost to the top. And as fast as you can. Oh, you reach the top. And we're gonna look at all the views. It's just a bluebird day. No clouds in the sky. That 2 more times. And we're all gonna start seeing birds. So start pointing out the birds wherever you see them. Maybe there's a bird behind you. Maybe above. Maybe somehow there's one under the snow. Some bird got frozen for the winter. We're gonna take a deep breath in. And now we're starting to see a seed that's starting to grow. So we're gonna be a small little seed. Back and forth. Hello, PJ. And that seed is waiting for that snow starts to melt. We're gonna just have that arm be that first leaf that comes up. And it's gonna come back down. It wasn't quite warm enough. We're gonna do the other side. try it with the other arm. Awesome. We're gonna do one more big flip as your please goes up. Amazing, great job, dancers. As you saw, our friend KJ joined us today. KJ, we're talking to the Northwest Parkinson's Foundation's Hope Conference right now. And we're about to do our one last exercise for you all, and that is with Miss Rachel. She's gonna go through a hula exercise. So we're gonna give you a minute to stand up, however that feels comfortable. I'm gonna stay seated, or actually maybe KJ will stay seated, and you can follow along with him. Take your time. I will do the behind the chair option, so you have 3 different options. We also, as we said, take your time standing up. We'll give you another few seconds. Take that time. It feels comfortable. If you would like to stand up, or you're welcome to stay seated. But you want to switch, like. Yeah, that's a great idea. So I'll go back. She'll go forward.
Okay. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to teach you a hula dance called Pearly Shells. It's something that my grandma taught me, and so it's been fun teaching all of our dancers, and Lauren even knows the piano to it, so it's really fun. So I'll start by just showing the hand movement. So in hula dance, you tell stories with your hands. So they kind of go with the lyrics of the song. So I do apologize for my singing, talking. It's not very good. But we'll start with pearly shells. So you make pearly shells with your hands. So it's like you're scooping shells, like you're finding them off the beach. Pearly shells, they're from the ocean, so then make some ocean waves. They're shining in the sun, so make a big sunshine. And then they're covering the shore, so gestures of all the shells on the shore. And then you say, when I see them, so you put one hand by your eye, and then the other one draws out like you're looking off into the sky. When I see them, my heart tells me I love you, so you gesture to your heart, and then open out to everyone you love, more than all those little pearly shells. So then just picking up more shells off the beach. Perfect. So I will say the words while we're going, just so you have an idea. And then for hula dance, it's really simple. All you do is you do step together, and then the other way. And then that's it. All we go is back and forth like that. So you can see Audrey stepping behind her chair. You can just march your feet if you're sitting down. If you want to get really fancy, like a real hula dancer, you can use your hips a little bit if you're feeling mobile in your hips. And just keep those knees nice and bent so you're nice and stable on the ground. So we're going to do that. We'll probably do it maybe twice through. If you don't feel comfortable doing the hands and legs at the same time, that's perfectly fine. You could just do the arm gestures first. That might be a good way to start. And then add in the legs the second time around. All right. Ready, Lauren? Do you want an intro or? Just give me a 5, 6, 7. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart tells me I love you more than all those little pearly shells. Perfect, we're going to do it once more through. Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart tells me I love you more than all those little pearly shells. Perfect. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you. And thank you for participating with us today. We hope you have a lovely Hope Conference. We'll pretend to do our favorite thing at the end of class, which is kind of a pass the squeeze when we're together and a thank you. So just turn to your neighbor, your partner, whoever's with your imaginary friend across the street, wherever. Just give them a nice thank you. Also give a love everybody. Thank you, Miss Lauren, for playing with us. And we hope you all have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you soon as a part of our Dance for Parkinson's class. Thank you so much.